Hello and welcome to another video from my Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2001 release by Vivid Imaginations from their Gerry Anderson's Captain Scarlet SoundTech series of action figures and action vehicles and playsets. And this particular item we are looking at today is of the Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle, otherwise known as the S.P.V. And this is the card that it comes on. Okay, so the top left-hand corner, it says Vivid Imaginations, and just below that you've got an image of Captain Scarlet himself, and it says Captain Scarlet, and on the top right-hand corner you've got the SoundTech logo, and it says Try Me, 3 authentic phrases, press button, and it says working ejector seat, and rocket launcher fires 2 rockets. And the bottom it says 3+ and Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle, and then you've got the Carlton logo on the bottom right hand corner. Okay, that's the front of the card. Now before we have a good look at the item itself and see if it's working, let's turn the card around and see what we've got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around and this is what we've got on the back. There is a little bit of curling at the edges on this card, so I've tried to straighten it out as best as I can, but I don't want to cause any damage. So it says Captain Scarlet, fast, armored and amphibious. The Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle is Spectrum's major earthbound combat vehicle. 25 foot long, it is driven with the driver facing the rear, steering by television monitor. Entry is via a sliding side panel which incorporates the driver's seat. Spectrum has a fast fleet of SPVs hidden around the globe, which can be requisitioned by any member of the organisation. And it says, warning, do not aim at eyes or face. It says, depressed left wheel to fire the rocket, and press button for ejector seat. And you've got a Carlton logo at the bottom there, and the copyright information. It says CaptainScarlet.tv, and you've got the logos at the bottom. It says, not suitable for children under 3 years old, Vivid Imaginations, and it shows you where to change the batteries, which you're probably going to need to on this because it's 23 years old. But anyway, so on the right hand side it says Spectrum Vehicle Collection SoundTech. Each features 3 phrases. Talking action figures, each features again 3 phrases. Mistron light phaser, 3 authentic Mistron phases. Beams shown for illustration purposes only. And includes Captain Scarlet and Colonel White figures on the Spectrum cloud base, as you can see the figures in the top picture, and then you've got the cloud base at the bottom with the Angel interceptors and the helicopter landing on the base. Battery instructions, battery requirements, 3 times 1.5 volts, LR44 or equivalent button cell batteries. Batteries included for demonstration purposes only, and it goes into details on how to replace the batteries and that different types of batteries shouldn't be used. Okay, so that is the back of the card. So let's turn the card around and see the item in all its glory. Okay, so I've zoomed right in on the model itself, and I was just about to check to see if it works. I'll be surprised if it does after 23 years. No. Okay, so the sound chip is not working. Well, the sound chip's probably working, but the batteries have run out, so they will need to be replaced in this particular one. I'll come back to the sounds in a moment, but let's have a look at the rest of the model. So if we start underneath, you can see you've got the wheels. There's 3 large and 2 small wheels on each side, and you've also got the caterpillar tracks at the back, which lower down and go up depending on what terrain you're driving over. You've got the aerials on the side here, and you move the wheel and that raises the aerials and sits them down. And if you can see, just about see Captain Scarlet in the seat there, if you press or lower the roof down so the roof closes and then press that button, that's the ejector seat, and Captain Scarlet will fire out of the top of the S.P.V. And then of course you've got the rockets, so you can push the rocket in and fire it by pressing down on the wheels. As it said, it tells you on the front here, it says rocket launches fires 2 rockets, and it's by pressing the front of the wheels down, and that fires the rocket. And it would fire 2 apparently, so I don't quite know how it's going to fire 2, but anyway, it says it does. Okay, so size wise, we are looking at an overall length of 16 centimeters long. The width wise, if we measure across the top there, you're looking at about 7 centimeters. And height wise, if we measure from the bottom of the wheel to the top of the aerial or the section here, the radar section, you're looking at about 6.5 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size of the model itself. Now, I can't actually open this and take it out so you can hear the sounds, but I do have an old one here, which my kids used to play with, and we still have it. So this is the old one, and these come in a couple of different colors actually. So this one is like more or less a greeny color, and the one in the packet is still a blue color. Now the tracks have obviously come off of this one, but if you can see now how the tracks came down, just like that. The wheels all turn freewheel. We lost some tires on this one as well, and the front opens up and the torpedo goes in, or the missile goes in, and it's launched by pressing down on the wheel. You can see that, and if you hold the card, press it down like that, that will fire the torpedo. Now this one has also lost the Captain Scarlet and the doorway, but that button used to eject the figure. So that's how the figure used to shoot up, and then you've got the wheel on the back to raise and lower the aerial. Now I do know that this one still talks, and I have just put some fresh batteries in it, so let's listen to it and then we have an idea of what this one works like. I'm in the S.P.V. and I'm on my way.
The Spectrum jet has crashed.
The Spectrum jet has crashed.
I can see them. Come on, let's go.
I can see them. Come on, let's go.
I'm in the S.P.V. and I'm on my way.
Yeah, so that's the 3 phrases that the SoundTech version actually says. So yeah, it could have been better. It doesn't really sound like Captain Scarlet.
The Spectrum jet has crashed. I can see them. Come on, let's go. I'm in the S.P.V. and I'm on my way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was a great toy when my kids were young and they wanted to play with it. So, but yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the voice and of the phrases. It's just 3 very minimal phrases. It makes you wonder the point of having the SoundTech on there. I know it was just a gimmick, but doesn't really do the vehicle justice. The rest, there's a lot of thought and detailing gone into the rest of it, and the phrases really do let it down. But hey ho, that's my opinion. So how well did these do? Well, they did do okay in sales. Not as good as the previous release, which were the standard Captain Scarlet figures, playsets and so on, that weren't the talking ones, not the SoundTech ones. They were released 5 or 6 years earlier, and they done tremendously well. But unfortunately, these ones, even though the technology had moved on, so they gave them the ability to talk, and they updated the figures, but they were plastic as opposed to die cast, as the original ones were die cast, and also they didn't quite look as good as the previous ones. So the die cast models, I just think, look fantastic. These ones, they do look a little bit plasticky in comparison to the die cast, but hey, don't get me wrong, these are still very, very good models, very accurate, very detailed. And now, 23 years on, very, very difficult to find, especially in this mint unopened condition. But as usual, you know it, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Captain Scarlet items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.